What's up guys, and welcome back to another beat selling vlog. This is the $10,000 beat selling challenge. I just wanted to do this quick video with you guys to recap May for me as a beat seller and show you what it is that I have managed to achieve this month in terms of beat sales, views, and certain strategies that I've been implementing and things I've been changing up as the year has gone on, because remember, things always change. What works yesterday may not necessarily work today. So hopefully I can kind of bring that across in the video for you, and maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, you can learn something in this video that you can hopefully apply to your own beat selling as well. That is the point of these transparent videos for you guys. So we're going to jump into my computer right now. We're going to break down the last month of May and tell you what it is that I've learned, what it is I've been doing, and of course how much I have made this month. Okay, so we're going to start off on BeatStars, and the stats that we got for the month, we've got 9,410 plays in total. Now this is just to show you the rough amount of views that I'm getting, which you could equate to maybe the sales that I get as well. But just remember, there is no direct correlation for the amount of views you get to the amount of sales you make. That's something I always emphasize on the channel. This is just how many views I got on BeatStars, because I use all my embedded players on my website for BeatStars. So this is why I track all my views for my beats on BeatStars, because this is the most truest reflection of how many people have listened to my beats this month. So one thing I really want to point out, which is very interesting as well, is a lot of you have been asking in terms of the ranking and why, like, oh, if my beat is ranking one week on BeatStars and it's not the next, is that a good or bad thing? I just want to show you really the effect of actually ranking high and why it doesn't really matter where your beats are ranking on BeatStars. Because if we take a look at this beat right here, it's a piano pop ballad. This currently is ranking #1 on pop ballads, so you think this would be doing really well in the past 30 days. It's only got 243 views. That actually isn't a lot for something that's ranking right at the top, so I just want to show you this is why that it doesn't matter if things are ranking high. And also, this synthwave pop Zara Larsson type beat has got over 1,000 views alone in the past 30 days, and I could not find this anywhere in the search results ranking near the top. So it just goes to show it doesn't need to be ranking high in search results on BeatStars to get the views. They come from different places, and you can see the breakdown of my views for this month. So this is my website that ranks on Google, so 1,400 plays for that. This is my pro page, so this is through YouTube. For those of you who don't know, I use my pro page just for YouTube traffic, so I can monitor how much the type of channel makes me. So 527 plays from YouTube this month, pretty good. And then the marketplaces all equate to probably the majority of the views, which is pretty normal. Free downloads as well this month. We've had a quite good month for free downloads, 160, which means 160 new email addresses. Some of these though are repeat customers. I think my email marketing list has grown by about 70 to 80 artists this month, which is really cool. So it shows it grows. Really want to get to 1,000 as quick as possible. It's currently on 700. So this is how I grow my email marketing list, by capturing emails for free downloads on BeatStars. If that is something you don't do already, I highly recommend you do it. Don't just request a follow for free download. Follows don't really do much for you on BeatStars, if I'm being honest, other than get you a couple more views. Email is the best way to be able to target customers over again, so make sure you're doing that. Which means we're now going to move on to how much I've actually made for the month of May. So we're going to take a quick look on BeatStars. Now on here we have made $870 for the month. Now, $44 extra we can equate from Airbit, which is quite exciting. I made a sale on Airbit this month, which is very, very rare. But that transaction was also flawed as well, because the buyer actually didn't get the beats through Airbit, and it didn't actually register on Airbit. It's a problem I've found a couple of times on Airbit, that you seem to get an order placed for you, but it doesn't register on Airbit, so then you got to get in contact with them to get it registered. This time around, the buyer was a little bit interesting on how he was wanting to go about it. He requested a refund, which made things a little bit tricky, but we got it over the line in the end. So $44 from Airbit, which is pretty cool. So that's $914 we have earned this month selling beats. Now, where have these sales come from? So we could look first to the marketplace. So just through marketplace alone, we have got $802 in sales. The majority this month of my sales have come from the marketplace, which is kind of refreshing to see, because it shows that the hard work been putting in of upload consistency is paying off at the moment. So that's really cool. When we look at the other sources though, so the pro page, we have only $20. We've only made one sale, which is a lot less than usual, so I was a little bit disappointed with this. And then if we also go over to the players, which is my website, I made 2 sales right at the start and right at the end of the month, so we got $48 worth of sales on that. So this probably would have been an over $1,000 month if it wasn't for the fact that both the pro page and my website underperformed this month. So that's just something positive to take on board, but also It's going to happen throughout the course of the year. You're going to have better months and bad months. And I mean, the month of April for me was absolutely crazy. If you're someone who's been watching me from the start, you will know how mental it was. So it is what it is. So that's what we've done on the sales front. Now, you probably want to know what I've actually been doing this month to help drive the beat selling business on. So we're going to start on YouTube, because YouTube for me, this is one of the biggest things that I'm focusing on pushing this month. I have a goal by the end of June to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. We're on 830 at the moment, but these new strategies I've been implementing at the start of June means I have grown a serious amount of subscribers in a short amount of time. You see, so far for June, we've gained 8 subscribers in the first 2 days, which is really good, but this is going to be even better because I still haven't uploaded my short today, and that is the not the secret, but basically what I'm doing. I'm focusing a lot on short form content, and you will see here that I'm getting over 1,000 views per short at the moment, and they're always getting me at least 2 to 5 subscribers. So I am planning for the whole of this month to upload a short every single day, and you know, if I get 2 subscribers per short that I upload, that'll be 60 subscribers. If it does better and I get someone to get 5, it'll probably average out where I could potentially get over 100 and maybe like 120 subscribers just off of YouTube Shorts. This doesn't mean that my channel is going to get monetized, because we are still 1,300 watch hours off that. But if we can get to that 1,000 subscribers, this is the new way that I'm trying to get new subscribers, so I can get more people listening to my beats when I upload them onto the channel. Now, the next thing you may have just noticed is I have actually started updating the thumbnails finally, after a conversation that I had with probably one of the most successful beat makers in my niche, Matthew May. He made a very good point about YouTube thumbnails and titles and how much he values them for how he's growing his beat store, and I'd had the same YouTube thumbnail for quite a while now, so it did feel like it was time for a change. So I have updated the thumbnails to make them a little bit more pop when you look at them, and to also try and improve the impression click-through rate. And so far the results of doing this have been mixed. I edit all of these in Canva, by the way, just if you wanted to know how you can edit your thumbnails. So if we go for example, my one upload today, the impression click-through rate is down, but weirdly Lewis Capaldi type beats haven't been doing well for me on the channel at the moment, so I may stop them for a bit. But if we look at some other beats that I've uploaded recently, like this one's been doing quite well in the first 24 hours. So if we look at the impression click-through rate of this, we gained 3 subscribers, which is cool, and again 2.9, but it's rising, and so that's okay. I want to look at more this one. So this was the first video I did it on, and you can see here, it's got a decent amount of views for the channel. The impression click-through rate is 4, but it has now been rising up to around 20, which is really cool. So it's a tiniest bit better than it was before, so that's good. This could probably still be optimized a bit more, so that is something I'm going to focus on. But when it comes to YouTube type your channel, guys, you really got to make sure that you're putting the work in with your thumbnails, because that is what's going to really help get more people to listen to your beats. So yes, the YouTube type your channel, definitely focusing on a lot. And other than that, for the rest of this month, I'm still continuing to catch up on Airbit, try and get everything up for YouTube monetization, but I'm not trying to do that for the sake of earning money from YouTube monetization. You just know that I do the free for non-profit. And then after this as well, and I've uploaded all my beats onto Airbit and caught up with that, then I'm also going to start pushing onto SoundCloud and AudioMac to start advertising my beats on there as well, because I think they are 2 very good places to advertise your beats, and some people really sleep on them because you can get a lot of views from them just like you can with YouTube, so that's something to focus on. And then the last thing as well is Instagram and TikTok. It's short form content, which I'm really starting to push, and you will see in the next month that there's going to be a lot more short form content coming out from me, because I'm trying to focus on building more of the branding from that point of view. Those of you who've been watching all my beat vlogs, you will know I have this graph to keep updated, so we can see for the month of May, $914 earned, which is actually, to be fair, I think it snuck in at my second best month low key, which I didn't actually realize that was the case. So that's really cool, even though it didn't actually feel like it was a good month. Weirdly, I do think my month was saved by a $300 exclusive. If that had not happened, it would have been about $614, which would have been a respectable month, but I would have been disappointed with that. But we're still very much on course to get the $10,000 by the end of the year. And we have $5,291.25 left to earn to get to that $10,000. So that means the total we've earned so far this year is, I don't know why that's wrong, I need to do the math again, but $4,708.75, pens. So that is the recap of May on the beat selling front. Thank you so much guys for watching, and smash the subscribe button as well if you're not subscribed already to the channel. Keep making music and I will see you in the next video.